And a lot of the pain from your menstrual cycle, it comes from the stuff you eat, like white sugar, a lot of chemicalized food, a lot of processed food, because it's gonna start from you. You're gonna break like the generational curse of eating meat, because I honestly feel like that is a generational curse to pass on eating with the slave mentality, because that's really what we eat with nowadays. Because you're not putting negative energy, you're not putting dead energy, you're not putting flesh inside of flesh. Like, this is flesh. We don't need to eat flesh. We already have flesh. We have enough flesh to live the rest of our life. We don't need no more. Yep. Alright, welcome back to the 47 show. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about why all women should be vegan in 2021. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop a like for me, leave a little comment, and the likes really make it so other people get to see the video. So I really appreciate that when y'all be liking the videos for me. But and I just dropped the video today actually, why all men should be vegan. So if you ain't gonna seen that already, then you should go watch that. Even if you are a lady, cause we should be educated on our counterparts. We should be educated. Like, me as a man, I watch videos made by women that's specifically for women, just so I can have a better understanding of women and how a woman should be, through my own knowledge also, but just also from a woman's perspective of what a woman think a woman should be. Like, it's educational. So if you're a woman and you still should go watch that video. All right, number one, why all women should be vegan in 2021. Number one, I women need to be in tune with their body, even a little, not even a little, even more so than men. I would say a woman should be in tune with her body, especially since y'all go through cycles and all of that. A woman should be in tune with her body. A woman's body should be very important to them because it has a lot to do with the nature of being a woman, being feminine. Also, a woman's body, for aesthetic purposes, like skin wise, your skin is gonna look healthier, your hair is gonna grow better, be stronger, look healthier, nails, like all of that type of stuff, all of that is gonna increase on the vegan diet. And I don't want to make this video, I want it to be similar to the men video, but I also want it to be educational for women, from a man's perspective of a man who is a vegan, who been around vegan women, and who's also been around non-vegan women. That's the perspective I'm giving y'all right now. Yeah, also with aging, I said this about the men, but with aging, I feel like it's important for a woman, because when y'all get the aging, I don't, it's a little, a man aging is, it's the same thing, but it's still some difference to it. But a woman aging, a woman's figure holds better when she's on the vegan diet. I'm gonna put it that way. She's more put together as she ages on a vegan diet. Her skin is tighter, all of those type. Number two, since we're talking about the body, your menstrual cycle and your yoni health, your vaginal health. Your menstrual cycle is gonna be easier on you. It's gonna be lighter. It's gonna be less painful. And a lot of the pain from your menstrual cycle, it comes from the stuff you eat, like white sugar, a lot of chemicalized food, a lot of processed food. It's terrible for when you have to go through that cycle. It's gonna cause more pain on you. It's gonna cause a heavier cycle. It just causes a lot of complications. That's really not a necessary thing. We just normalize that type of thing, but it's not necessary. You should be more in tune with your cycle, and more connected with your vagina, or what's below the belt. I almost forgot before I go to the next one. Just from a man's perspective, from what I've noticed, a woman who eats meat um, below the belt area, her yoni, versus a woman, thank you, the sun coming back out, versus a woman who's vegan area, it's a difference. I've been with a woman who's eating meat while being vegan, and I've been with a woman who doesn't eat meat while being vegan, and I can assure you, it's two different levels. The woman who eats meat, vagina does not compare to a woman who doesn't eat meat. Point blank period. It's two different It's two differences. A woman who eats meat's vagina is more. It's easier for it to have a funny smell to it, like a funny taint kind of smell to it. And as a vegan, your sense is gonna get a little better. You can smell a little better, hear a little better, see a little better. So I be picking up on everything. It's a difference in smell. It's a difference in lubrication. You get what I'm saying? Number three, mental health. I did mental health on the men video. Let me stop talking about the men video because it's not a video for men. It's a video for women. Number three, mental health. Women, our mental health. Everybody's mental health needs to be better, but a woman's mental health needs to be in line. And as a vegan, it's easier to have your mental health because, like I said, the food that you partake in, all of the emotions, all of the energy, everything that animal was feeling is gonna go inside of you. Anxiety is like having fear over something in the future that you can't control, and depression is having like this negative feeling towards something in the past that you can't control. As a vegan, me specifically, I've learned that everything exists in this now moment, and that the future and the past is literally things that I can't reach out and grab and touch and affect. So, as a vegan, I've just been able to think clearer, like stop overthinking things. I've been able to, just see what I need to see, react with what I need to react with, and act in the moment, be in the moment, be in the now. So your mental health is gonna increase, women, and we need that in America, in the world, not in America, because America, but in the world, we just need that type of energy. We need mentally healthy women, and we need mentally stable women to create a strong family basis, because we don't have that a lot of times. All right, number four. As a woman, someday, I mean, I'm not. Let me not speak for all women, but the majority versus the minority. The majority of women, I would say, want to have a family or want to have kids. So as a vegan, you're gonna have to learn to cook. You're gonna have to learn, and I'm not saying just cooking like, oh, you a woman, you need to know how to cook for your man when he get hungry. No, as a woman, you need to know cooking, because cooking is a form of alchemy. Cooking is a form of healing. Cooking food is medicine, and a woman needs to be educated in that so that she can heal her family, so that she can, so her family is in good health, so her husband, her king, her God is in good health, and so that she, the goddess herself, is also in good health. So women just need to like tune their mind into being more health conscious, so that that radiates throughout the whole family. Because you control what that family eat in the family aspect of things. You controlling what everybody eat, the kids, the husband, you yourself, like what the grandkids are gonna eat, because it's gonna start from you. You're gonna break like the generational curse of eating meat, because I honestly feel like that is a generational curse to pass on eating with the slave mentality, because that's really what we eat with nowadays. We eat with a slave mentality of the chitlins and the neck bones and oxtails. That's what slaves. That's what we used to eat when we were slaves. We're not supposed to eat that type of stuff. That's not nutritional for the body. That's death inside the body. So to break the generational curse, if you don't believe it's a generational curse, everybody has their own opinion. That's my belief. Eating meat is a generational curse. So if you stop that with your family, then you stop that with your grandkids. You stop that with your grandkids. Like I want my grandkids, my great grandkids, to not experience meat. I don't want them to even have to put that into their body, into their temple, into their mental space. But yeah, that's enough on the family. Just yeah, you change the whole dynamic of your family when you change how you eat, because now your husband is going to change how he eat, and your kids are also going to do the same thing. Number five, going vegan is a very healing experience, for the simple fact of your body is going to change, your mental space is going to change, your emotional state is gonna change. You're gonna learn to release things. You release old habits. You release old feelings. You release old emotions as you go through the vegan process, and you learn new things, and you fill yourself with new light and new love and new energy, and it's just a very healing experience. And as women, black women, melanated women, not just black women or melanated women, but conscious women, just women in general, no matter your skin tone, women in general, we have a lot of damaged women in today's society. So we need to take ourselves through some type of healing process. And I do feel like being vegan is a sort of healing process for us. Or at least it was for me. And I feel like it is for other people. So yeah, as a woman, you should take yourself down that journey of healing yourself. Because if you don't do it, nobody else will. Come number 6, you get more in touch with your feminine energy, and it's less of a hormonal imbalance inside of you. Like, you become very calm in nature. Like, a woman should be a feminine woman, not a woman, a feminine woman with feminine, divine feminine energy, who's in touch with that, has a very calming, easy nature that feels nurturing when you're around her. Not from her speaking, but just from being around her. That's the energy she gives off, and that's the characteristics of a feminine woman. And in today's society, a lot of the food we eat, a lot of the things we do are meant to put us on a hormonal imbalance so that women are more masculine and men are more feminine. But we're not talking about men, we're talking to the ladies. So men, I mean, shit, women are more masculine. But when you when you get rid of all this stuff and all these extra hormones that's in the food, you become more in touch with your feminine side. You become calmer, you become more peaceful, you become more easygoing. And I promise you, I see this on a day-to-day basis. Vegan women don't have as much attitude and much I might have to fight somebody type energy. Like, they just don't have that about them. They're more feminine. I'm more attracted to a vegan woman just because she's more in touch with her feminine side. It's an energy she gives off that's different. She doesn't have to speak. It's just vegan women have a different energy to them, and they're more feminine, which attracts the masculine entity to you. Which gets to point number 7. You become more attractive. Point blank period. Your attraction for men is gonna increase. For one, physically it's gonna increase, but like I was just saying, your feminine energy is gonna go through the roof. So you're gonna attract more men. And also, like, through pheromones. Like, we all give off pheromones. Like, that's how dogs find their mates. We give pheromones through our hair and stuff. That's why some of y'all don't need to have them wigs and stuff. When y'all be blocking, y'all wonder why y'all can't get a man. You be blocking all that stuff when you be putting all that stuff in your hair. Let your natural hair out and see how much men you attract. It's a difference in the pheromones, not through just physical. Your physical looks are because you're gonna become more in shape. You're gonna have a better figure, which is not. I'm not saying it's a specific figure you need to be like. You could be skinny, you could be uh curvy, whatever it is, whatever you going for. But it's easier to obtain the look of your best self, whichever you view that as. Not me. Whatever you view your best self as, is easier to obtain that with a vegan diet. So your physical appearance is gonna increase, but on the energy level, you have this feminine energy, you have this divine feminine energy just building inside of you because you have more energy, and it makes you more attractive. I promise you it do. A vegan woman just standing around you is more attractive because her hormones are in line with the fact that she's a woman and she has a vagina. So attraction is just, it radiates off of you. Less so you have to prove it by being half naked. You don't have to prove that you're attractive by having your chest out, or you don't have to prove you're attractive by being walking around half naked. Your attractiveness is magnetic. Being feminine is magnetism. That's the nature of your energy. It's magnetism. So you naturally pull things into you. So you get more in tune with that nature of pulling things towards you. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all, that's basically the end of the video. So let's go back through them. Number 1, you just become more in tune with your body. The aging process, all of that, is gonna be different for you as a vegan woman. Number 2, your menstrual cycle and your yoni health. Your menstrual cycle is gonna be lighter. Your yoni health is gonna be it's just gonna increase. It's gonna be tighter. It's gonna smell better. It's gonna feel better for you and your partner. Number three, wait, yeah, number three, your mental health is gonna increase because you're not putting negative energy, you're not putting dead energy, you're not putting flesh inside of flesh. Like this is flesh. We don't need to eat flesh. We already have flesh. We have enough flesh to live the rest of our life. We don't need no more. Um, number number four, for your family purposes and being a nurturing wife, a nurturing queen, a nurturing goddess, a nurturing mother. As a vegan, you bring more value to yourself, more value to your family, more value to your counterpart when you can actually keep them healthy and keep sickness. Just dealing with sickness will be a whole lot easier for a mother if she's a vegan mother, because her kids have less opportunity to get sick, less opportunity to get a flu, to get the flu, to catch a cold, and all those things, because their immune system is at a different level. Number five, it's a very healing experience in general. Women are too damaged today, so we need some type of healing. Number six or seven, I don't remember. You get more in touch with your feminine energy of being a woman, of being having this calming nature about you, and you get rid of that hormonal imbalance inside of you, and your hormones and everything is more in tune with your divine genetics that you were put on this planet with. Okay. And number eight, you have increased attractions, and your pheromones are just gonna radiate everything that tell men like you're the prime mate. You're the woman that they should be with. That's what you give off because your energy, not your energy, your the science of you as a woman is more on this side of the spectrum. Like say this is the spectrum, right? And this is a feminine woman, and this is a masculine woman. As you get vegan, you get closer to this side through everything that you do. So yeah, you just have increased attraction. The more feminine you are, the more attractive you're naturally gonna be. There's no doubt about it. I don't care what you look like. What you got going on, you got one leg. If you're feminine, you're gonna be attractive to somebody. But that's the end of the video. If you made it to the end of the video, like, comment, subscribe. Um, yeah, just make sure y'all like the video so more people can see it. And yeah, we out.